Welcome to Tbilisi. Riki Park is one of Tbilisi's most famous public spaces and is popular among both tourists and locals. Located in the very center of the city, on the left bank of the Mtkwari River, the park is an ideal space to relax among nature. It's very important that the whole park, if seen from a bird's eye view, creates a large-scale map of Georgia, as well as the meandering pathways from the borders depicting various regions of Georgia. It's also the starting point of the cable car, which in just a few minutes transports visitors to the Narikala Fortress on the Sokhadze Ridge. Relatively newly constructed, the Bridge of Peace is definitely the attraction one wouldn't want to miss in Tbilisi. It is a pedestrian glass and steel bridge in a bow-shaped design that sits over the Mtkwari River. The bridge is 156 meters long and has more than 10,000 LED bulbs built in that are switched on daily 90 minutes before the sunset. The idea of Italian designer Michele De Lucci was to broadcast the message, which is the anthem of life and peace among people and nations. The Bridge of Peace is a convenient crosspoint between the Riki Park and old part of the town. All bridges in the center of Tbilisi are fairly new. The oldest is Mattefy Bridge, which stands on the place where the first wooden bridge across the Mtkwari in Tbilisi was built in 1821. The present bridge was built in 1950s. The district was one of the earliest inhabited areas on the city's territory. According to traditional accounts, King Vakhtang Gorgasali erected here a church, and the fort which served also was king's residence. Hence comes the name Mattefy, which dates back to the 12th century and literally means the area around the palace. Maiden Square is on the right side of the Mtkwari River and is really the home of old Tbilisi. In Tsarist times, Maiden was the site of Tbilisi's bustling main bazaar, all overlooked by Narikala Fortress. Narikala Fortress can be seen from any point within old Tbilisi. It was construction for defense purposes in the 4th century and was considerably expanded over subsequent historical periods. Abin Autobahn is an important historic part of the city. As per a local legend, the city was founded when the King Vakhtang Gorgasali's falcon hunted a peasant and fell into the waters. The birds died in the hot water, which led to the founding of the city, which is still named after the warm waters. The monument depicts a falcon sitting on top of dead peasant. The birds are placed on top of globe which sits on sloping stone slab. The monument is small and simple but very important to the history of the city. Walking in the Abin Autobahn district, tourists can discover the charm of this city. Georgians are proud to have all historical religious buildings in this small area of Abin Autobahn. Georgian, Armenian and Catholic churches, mosque, synagogue and even a Teshga Zoroastrian fire temple. The stunningly ornate blue-tiled facade Orbeliani bath was popular with famous people of the past. The most noteworthy guest was Russian poet Alexander Pushkin in 1829 and French author Alexander Dumas. Once a part of the National Botanical Garden of Georgia, this waterfall is now a free-to-access area just near the sulfur bath. There is a small bridge, souvenir stand and a short walking path leading to waterfall. The name Lechtachevi comes from Georgian word lewi, which means fig. There were so many trees of fig around this place. The waterfall is 22 meters tall. At the beginning of Bambi's Rigi, there is a figure of bronze man with a horn of wine in his hands. This monument is an enlarged copy of the bronze statue called Tamada, Toast Maker, which was discovered in archaeological ruins in western Georgia. These findings date back to the 7th century before Christ. The Anchishati Basilica of St. Mary is the oldest surviving church in Tbilisi. It belongs to the Georgian Orthodox Church and dates from the 6th century. Anchishati Basilica is a 3-span basilica divided by 2 abutments forming horseshoe-shaped conches, which indicates the antiquity of its construction. Founded in 1981, it became the first Georgian puppet theater. The The building is decorated with a magnificent clock tower which features a performance of figurines every day at 12 o'clock. Though modest in size, the Gabriela Theatre is among of the world's preeminent cultural institutions. Presenting major puppet performances full of depth and meaning, it has gained the respect and recognition of international audiences and critics alike. Based in its home theater in Tbilisi, Georgia, the company is under the direction of noted artist, writer and director Gabriela. The sculpture composition Basilica in front of the Toys Museum is created by the sculptor Monaselize and architect Janberidze, 1981. Basilica is Georgian national free celebration holiday, not restricted in time and space. It is Georgian folk improvising masked theater performed in the streets. Thanks for watching. Tbilisi loves you.